Here we go. 3 miles from the national park. Shit, I done rode 17 miles before I finally hit a bike trail. My goodness. And to be honest, it really wasn't sketch. Hey, as long as you got you a decent headlight, even though I have me some pretty bright ones. I ain't gonna say really bright ones because there's brighter ones than these, but I do have some light, and I got the balls. I got these nuts in the back lit up, flashing, so it makes me easier to see. I don't even know if you guys can see without me having to hit the high beams on the light bar, but yeah. It looks like I'm gonna be early, guys. Might beat the sun out today. Never did I ever think that I was gonna ever get to ride an electric scooter in Zion National Park. How did I pull this off? Well, first of all, I don't know if it's something you can just pull off. It might just be a normal thing, but I got here before the kiosk for the passenger entrance opened, and that's pretty much all I did. And they were closed, so I just kind of rode on in and followed the bike path as long as I could follow it, and then eventually the road's gonna veer off to the right and go towards the tunnel, and the other road's gonna just go to the left, usually during peak times of the year, which is basically any time of the year that's not winter. They have like a little gate that closes, so you can't drive your car in there, but you can ride your bicycle in there, and I guess your electric scooter. So I went past through the gate and I rode in, and here I am. So far I only saw 2 bicyclists. One was on an e-bike and the other one was on a road bike, doing some training, probably, more than likely. Anyways, we got the Nami here, 1,000-mile review. The Nami's been a hell of a scooter. It's, you know, we've been through a lot together as far as if you follow the Nami brand, you'll know what I'm talking about. The Nami, it's a great scooter, guys, but I had to do a lot of things when I first got the Nami to until I got it to where it's not giving me any issues anymore. So, you know, something to keep note of, and this is for everybody, doesn't matter which scooter you ride. Always make sure before you ride you have the proper tire pressure in your scooter tires, okay? Because one issue I had with the Nami was I was riding on the city streets, and some of these city streets, I don't see none out here right now, they have these big old, some of the city streets, they have these big old like reflector things in the road, and I was changing lanes and my rear tire ran over one of those reflector things, and what ended up happening was it bent the rim on the Nami in the rear on one side. So
hate to see it.
So I had to deal with that. And 2 rims shipped to the US was $200. So I went on ahead, and once I got the rims in, I changed them out, and yeah, we went through that. We sure did. I bought the 32 amp hour Nami as soon as it came out. So of course, like with anything that first comes out, there's always improvements that need to be made, unless the new model that came out was an improvement to what was already out there. And so the LED strip on the Nami, the older version, when you put the turn signals on, it didn't go all the way to the back of the scooter, so people that were behind you wouldn't know if you were actually turning or not, even though you had your turn signal lights on. So Michael Shaw updated that part and put turn signals coming out from the sides, so you can see from the back, you know, on the rear corners. Another thing that was changed was the brakes. The 32 amp hour went through like a reiteration. Basically, he upgraded the brakes and the charging ports. What else? I think that's it, y'all. So the brakes, now the current Nami Burn-E, you can get 40 amp hour. That's gonna come with Logan 4 pistons. Those are pretty good brakes to have. Definitely recommend getting that. I'm not sure, I think the 28 amp hour still has 2 piston brakes. So yeah, you don't spend the big bucks, then you get, you know, a little bit less. But nonetheless, the 28 amp hour Nami actually still gives you good range. You don't get much speed, but you still get really good range, and you get good power, good performance. So anywho, we're gonna go on ahead and start the ride back, and I'll do some voiceover and over the ride. So see you in a little bit. Enjoy the views too, by the way, because I'm about to show you some. Got big. Got the whole fam, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is cool, man. I'm surprised there's Bambi out here. This is like a deep valley. Oh well, that's cool. Hey y'all, I just saw some horseback riding. They have horseback riding tours here also. So I don't know if that's throughout the entire park. In fact, I know it's not throughout the entire park. So yeah, check it out, y'all. Vehicle tunnel. If you want to go through the vehicle tunnel, allegedly you're supposed to have headlights and brake lights. There's no specific rules for electric scooters, but I haven't tried it. Maybe next time. If you guys are interested in buying a Nami, I have the email to my friend Paul down in the description below. You guys can go on ahead and email him. He does sell other high performance scooters. He even sells the fastest scooter on the market right now. So if you guys want to get a Nami that doesn't come beat up and everything, get it from him. And thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you. complete. That's all, folks.